The military nonprofit Luke's Wings is currently running the No Service Member Spends a Holidays Alone campaign. The mission provides complimentary plane tickets to wounded, ill, and injured service members, veterans, first responders, and their families during their time of rehabilitation and recovery. Here to talk about this mission further is the CEO of Luke's Wings, Fletcher Gill. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Stephanie. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you as well. Before we get to Luke's Wings' latest mission, tell us more about the organization for our viewers who are unfamiliar.
Well, yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Luke's Wings was founded back in 2008. Our mission was to provide family, the love of family, to our wounded, ill, and injured service members that were recovering at Walter Reed. A lot of people don't realize that moms and wives are living at these military hospitals. They are taking care of our service members. They are changing bandages and helping them learn to walk on their prosthetics. And it is imperative that they get the travel back and forth. That helps to reduce the risk of suicide, it helps to reduce the risk of divorce, and ultimately helps to increase the chances of a fast and successful recovery. And so in 2008, we started that in and out of Walter Reed. We did 19 flights in 2008, and now we do that every couple of days. So after 16 years, we've provided over 16,000 airplane tickets in and out of about 14 military hospitals. We support veterans in hospice care. We support fallen officers. We support Special Operations Command. And, you know, every day we're just booking flights. Right now for Christmas, we're trying to get 500 service members home with their kids. If they're together with their families, we've done our job right.
And I want to talk about that mission because, as you just pointed out, this Christmas, the organization's goal is to reunite 500 service members with their families so they don't have to wake up on Christmas morning alone. We're just days away from Christmas. Are you close to reaching that goal?
We are, thanks. Actually, I've got some good news for your audience. There's two companies out there that are going to match donations that are going to be made today on our website. The Charles Maxfield Parish and Gloria F. Parish Foundation and the Defense Strategies Institute are both going to be matching donations. We're trying to raise a total of $500,000 and get 500 flights in the hands of our wounded, ill, and injured service members. Let me say, this morning, I got a call personally from a partner of ours. There's an 11-year-old boy who is dying of cancer, and the doctors think he's going to die in the next few days. His father is a service member, active duty. We have committed to get all of the family to that bedside so they can be together. Even though it's a terrible situation, that family needs to be together on Christmas. And so much of what we raise today, we'll be booking those flights later today and just trying to get 500 service members home.
And as you pointed out, Christmas, it's supposed to be such a happy time of this year, and hearing a story like that, it puts everything in perspective. And you know, to hear our service members who are injured and they've given up their lives, and to have this child who is dying of cancer, their wish. Let me ask you this: since 2012,
11-year-old.
Yeah, 11-year-old, 11. Since 2012, Luke's Wings has been one of the 15 charities selected as Delta SkyWish partner, allowing people to donate their Delta Sky Miles directly to Luke's Wings. Tell us more about that process.
You know, Delta is a wonderful partner of Luke's Wings. Many of the airlines have different relationships and different offerings for us, but Delta's is probably the most advanced from a technology perspective. You can log into Delta's website, find us right there, and transfer your miles, transfer your unused miles, transfer miles that are going to expire. We can collect them, combine them, and then book flights with those miles. And that really helps us stretch the dollar. So if we have an international flight that costs a couple $1,000s, we might try to use those Delta miles instead and use the cash for an emergency flight somewhere down the road. But we will take any miles on any airline. American and United are both also partners, and they do a great job. If we have a family who's traveling for an emergency surgery or for to receive the body of their fallen loved one, for example, we'll try to do some advanced planning with the gate crews so that the team that's on the airplane knows what's going on, and they've been given a heads up, and that family gets treated the way they should be treated.
And real quickly, if there's a wounded warrior who is watching, how do they apply to become a potential beneficiary for Luke's Wings?
Yes, thank you. So anybody who's out there right now, and we're talking wounded, ill, and injured service members, we're talking about veterans who have a major illness they can trace back to active duty deployment. We're talking about Special Operations Command, and we're talking about fallen officers. Any police officer, for example, who is attacked in the line of duty, somebody in their universe, in their sphere of influence, let's say, should reach out to us. Now, we have an application on our website at lukeswings.org, but there's also a 1-800 number there and an emergency number. If you dial the emergency number, it's at the top of our website. A young lady named Melissa Meadows will pick up that phone and she'll book an emergency flight for you. We can have you on the next flight out. And as luck would have it, Melissa Meadows is a former beneficiary of ours because we used to fly her to her husband's bedside while he was recovering from his combat injuries. So she knows firsthand what it's like to be a caregiver, and she will take excellent care of anybody who makes a call to that emergency phone.
An amazing organization, a great mission you have there. Again, Fletcher Gill, the CEO of Luke's Wings. And again, you can visit Luke's Wings and learn more at lukeswings.org. Thank you so much again for your time and for all of that you provided.
Thank you, Stephanie. God bless. Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you. You too.